My friends, a time is coming when women will leave the home and go into the world blindly, and yet feel that they are our equals. They will quickly become entitled, as we men will tell them any and everything they want to hear, because we will have no one to come home to. As their egos become more inflated by their vast amount of suitors, and yes, there will be vast amounts because we men are hunters by nature, the women will take longer to decide which of these men should become their life partner. The longer they take, the more hollow they will become, as they will end up in bed with most of these men, with each of these men taking away pieces of them. Once they do find a long-term partner, they will never be satisfied, as they enjoyed being preyed upon. This will lead them to leave their marriage and go back out into the world, seeking someone else to complete their hollow core. Sadly, this cycle will continue until they are in their 40s and are no longer desirable prey. But what of the children, you might ask? Yes, what of the children? Indeed. The home life that we value will be no more. Most of these women will have children by several different men, while others will have no children at all, as they will go to extreme measures to prevent this from happening. My friends, I hope you value your family today, as your children will not be so fortunate tomorrow. I can only pray that God watches over them through life. What a world it will be. With that, I will say good night. I hope you've enjoyed this look into the future.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So today we are going to be discussing gender roles and how they seem to be interchangeable for women, but no flexibility at all on the man's side. This is something that I've spoken about what seems to be dozens of times on this channel. And I've come across quite a few clips recently of other people speaking on this. So it's good to see that this topic is getting some traction. Because for a long time, it seemed like I was the only person in this space talking about this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
They're not ugly because they're feminists. They're feminists because they're ugly.
These ladies get it. They get it.
There's literally a culture of women screaming they don't need no man, and then they're like, why am I single? Probably because you say you hate men and you don't need them.
It's sad. It's all part of the agenda to keep us separate, break up the family unit, keep us divided, poor, weak, alone, sad, high, drunk. And then we'll never be able to keep the government in its place. The only thing stronger than government is the family unit. And if that's been broken up, then we can fully be taken advantage of with fear, division tactics, left versus right, food supply, poison in our water. The list goes on and on, people.
We raise boys to control their natures, but we don't raise girls to control their natures. Boys are told, you got to control your sexual nature, you got to control your aggression. What do we tell girls to control?
Right. Nothing.
Nothing. But they have to control their emotions. And whenever I have said that, the left wing on the internet goes crazy that this is misogyny. Oh, we have to control our emotions. Well, first of all, everybody has to control their emotions. But the notion that women are not born perfect,
right,
is insulting to them.
I was so happy when I came across this clip because I was thinking to myself, like, man, I thought I was the only man that noticed this. You mean to tell me y'all never found this suspect that as men, when you think about how we're wired biologically with all this testosterone, we think about sex all the time. Y'all never found this sus that we're told to control our urges and our sexual nature, while simultaneously they're telling women to basically do the complete opposite, so much so that when you go outside, hell, when you go to the gym, these women are wearing clothing that doesn't leave much to the imagination. So on one hand, they're over here telling men that you need to control your sexual urges and wants, but what we're going to do is we're going to dangle this carrot around your round your face and make it even harder on you by letting these women pretty much wear next to nothing all the time when they go outside.
You don't find that suspicious?
So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. And really, telling a woman to control her emotions is misogyny. Y'all women maybe y'all should just carry a Webster dictionary around with y'all. Seriously. Like, do y'all know? Y'all clearly don't know what these words mean when y'all use them. Y'all just use them to try to shut men up. Let's keep it moving.
Men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. I grew up like the man is supposed to take care of the woman. The man is supposed to go up to the girls. Like the man is supposed to have drive and initiate everything. Like I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that like even just in general have drive in life. Like I feel like it's so different. When did this change? Anyways, I just feel like there's no manly men.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you noticed. Because I kind of feel like that too when I look at your generation, and I wonder, if it maybe had something to do with feminists calling them toxic and telling them that women didn't need them. Just a thought, maybe that had something to do with thinking maybe 60 years of these, kind of crones, these feminist crones telling men we don't need you anymore. We can make it on our own. We want, your positions. We want your jobs. We want to do what you do. And then men started to say, okay, well, how about I dress up in a skirt and do what you do and call myself a woman? Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. You eliminated yourselves. You eliminated yourselves. Men didn't do that. Men were in line to support you, in line to take care of you, in line to show you how strong and competent they were. You told them you hated them. They went away. What do you expect? I have a suggestion. Dump the feminism. Dump the ideas. Don't echo the feminism. Announce by the way you dress, by the way you behave, by not cursing, by not piercing, by not tattooing, by wearing skirts and looking lovely and keeping yourself clean and neat and taking care of your body and not just giving it to any guy who comes along. Announce that feminism is over and it will end. It is in your power. This is in your power, and men will come running back.
We go back to societal norms that we don't tend to give men. As society has progressed, we become so alternative lifestyle. We don't fit into these societal norms. But when it comes to men, their roles have never changed. But now women's roles are interchangeable now. We don't have to cook. We don't have to be submissive. We don't have to clean. This is the rhetoric we're hearing. While man's job is he has to be a provider. There's no flexibility in that.
And I'll tell you why I feel like it has came to that type of conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times what we've seen in households where women are bringing those type of things to the table, there's no acknowledgement. There's no form of appreciation. They are being violated. They are being cheated on. They are being treated very low. So why would a woman continuously be that type of sole provider or go out her way to learn how to cook, clean, provide, be nurturing, stay at home? Why would a woman do that?
But
they would have to create a form.
There's men that's providing for women that have got cheated on. So do you think that's a valid excuse for the next man to be like, you know what? I provided everything for this woman. She cheated on me. So now I'm never going to do it again.
And it's not your job to prove women wrong.
And like Eli said, he said, you don't think it's brothers that provided that didn't get treated wrong? I don't understand why women, I don't know what it is with these women that they act like it's impossible for a man to get treated badly just because he's paying all of the bills. And then my thing is like most of y'all leave wanting half, even when he does that. So with that in mind, based on your logic, men should no longer be incentivized to do all those traditional things as well. So therefore, those men should have the same flexibility to have their roles be interchangeable just like women, based off of her logic. Because according to her, women been through this and women been through that, and they weren't appreciated and they were treated like trash when they did all those things. Okay. And you don't think men didn't get treated like trash? Come on, man. Stop it. I don't know why these women think everything's so one-sided. Let's keep it moving.
What's the biggest disconnect between men and women in 2024?
Shit. Today and beyond is that these females, they don't want a real man. They don't know how to recognize a real man. They really want a bitch ass nigga. somehow society done tricked them that they place is above a man's, and so when it comes to a real man, they know that they gonna have to submit, and they know they gonna have to stay in their place when it comes to a real man. And a lot of females today, they hate to hear stay in your place as a woman. But the whole thing about it is, not only do you have a place, I got a place. And I need to stay in my place as a man. And my place is leading, running shit, and making you sit your bitch ass down and shut your bitch ass up somewhere, funky bitch.
Whatever happened to the men courting and pursuing the women? You know how back then they used to go to those little balls and the women would be sitting in the sidelines and the men would go up to them and be like, hello, darling, I've been watching you across the hall.
Black Spider Guy, where are you? Black Spider Guy, where are you? Black Spider Guy, where are you? Independence means you're doing it all on your own. The ladies said they wanted to become the king on the throne. Created countless power movements to show off they are strong. Now they're older, wondering what happened, what went wrong.
Are you woman, and what do you feel like a woman brings to the table besides pussy? She can fuck you good, suck you good. What else can a woman bring to you?
Play some sad music. Play some sad music. Women are the most incredible creatures in the world. The fact of the matter that a woman, anything that you give a woman, a good woman, she can multiply. If I give you sperm, you give me children. If I give you a house, you give me a home. If I give you my check, you give me stability. I understand the beautiful things that women bring to the table tenfold. My platform is designed when I see those women that are queens stray away from their queendom and step down from their thrones. When I see the women that are supposed to be queens yelling masculinely like kings. When I see women that do not understand their place in the structure of a family. And I see wives start acting like baby mamas. So yes, I understand totally the beautiful things that a woman can bring to a man's life. And I am the first person to say that I need a woman, a good woman in my life. So when a woman is not acting becoming of herself, of her queenly like nature as she should, it's a nigga like me ready to push a button on a bitch. That's a goddamn truth.
Be saying shit like a woman would submit naturally if a man was leading properly. I be saying shit like that. And I just be wondering, if I gotta go off and do my man on my own, right? Develop my leadership skills and all that, why the f do I have to make you submissive? Ooh. Why do I have to make you a follower? Again, I'm not talking to y'all because you know nobody ever wears that shoe. I'm not talking to y'all. I just be seeing these memes that say that men are the reason that women are not feminine and that men are the reason. I'm not saying we ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying if I solely have to do with my process as far as me becoming a leader and becoming more masculine or whatever you deem that to be, then why is it that I also have to be responsible for the process that you have to go through to become an effective follower? I'm just saying if I got to go do my work, you go do yours, and let's meet when we both healthy. You feel me? Because a lot of these questions be coming from an unhealthy place. You expect a man to somehow bring a structure into some that you're not ready to follow.
Yeah, bro. If y'all meet a woman that's talking like that, like her femininity is contingent on you being masculine, bro, just walk away. That woman is going to be a headache. I can tell you that right now. Because if there's one thing that's for certain, I've never heard a man say that I am feminine until I meet a woman that puts me in my masculine. Never heard it. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.